Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'll be showing you how I decorated some cupcakes for a proposal. So here I'm just cutting my icing bags. So I've got large icing bags, I believe these are 21 inches, and because I am doing two colors for these cupcakes, I didn't need the icing to be that much, so I just cut each bag, cut the top of the bag so that I'm able to handle the bag and it's not too much. So here you'll see that I'm using two different tips. I've got on the left side a tip that I got from Sainsbury's, I can't remember the name, and then on the right side I've just got my Wilton 1M star tip. So let's get started. So you see here that I'm expanding the piping bag and I'm just cutting the piping bag at the bottom to make sure that I can fit my tip inside the bag. So of course, the bigger the tip, the bigger hole you need to cut. So you just want to cut a hole that is sizable and slot your piping tip into the bag. So you'll see here that I'm actually cutting my tip a bit further. So that is because my piping tip is a bit too big for the hole that I've cut. So I just need to cut it until it fits in basically. And you don't want to cut it too high up because then your piping tip will just slip through. You want to cut it in a way that the piping bag still can hold on, almost hug the tip. And now that I'm ready, it's time to ice the cupcakes. I filled up my piping bag here. I'm using piping bag and icing bag interchangeably, they are the same thing. So I'm just twisting this around my hand. I've got it in between my index and my thumb. I'm just twisting it around my hand, and I am going to start off by applying a lot of pressure in the middle of the cake and circling back out until the top. So you want to apply pressure from the center of the cake, and then once you've got almost like a dome, then you just want to hold that same pressure out around the cake. So you want to go in circles or spirals, whatever you want to call it, and just make sure that you're keeping the same pressure throughout the application. If you don't keep the same pressure, what will happen is you'll notice that your icing either doesn't stick or it just flops on the top, which is not what you want. So make sure that you're keeping the same pressure throughout. I always like to start at the center of the cake and work my way out. You'll see that I'm holding my piping bag with two hands. So this is to ensure that I can actually get that right level of pressure. So just do what works for you really. And then once you get to the top of the cake, just pull away with the same pressure to get that nice tip on the top. You'll see that I'm doing the same thing with my second frosting as well. So this is actually chocolate frosting or chocolate icing for the chocolate cupcakes. So I'm starting from the center and I'm applying the same pressure all the way around until I reach the top, and just pull away with the same pressure to give that nice tip. So one key tip I find very helpful when piping cupcakes is try not to pause when you're piping a cake. So when you're piping a single cupcake, try to hold that continuous movement, at least for that cupcake, and then you'll be able to get that nice smooth finish. So I'm now going in with some glitter. It's basically some edible glitter, and it's by Sugar Flare in the color rose gold. Very, very good in my opinion, and I will leave the link below. I'm just using this to add a nice luster to the cupcakes to give them that rich and classy finish. And then once I've done that, I will show you the final outcome. Voila! So this is what the cakes look like with the nice luster on them. I really like the fact that it, just gives it that expensive look. So now I'm going in, and remember I said these are engagement or proposal cupcakes, so I'm just going in and adding some cupcake toppers. So I've got a variety of cupcake toppers with different phrases on them. So I'm just going in, putting them on each of them and just making sure that they're all placed in the right place, and we'll be done. And there we are, guys, this is the final look. I covered them in some cellophane wrap and they were good to go. So that's all for today, guys. I hope this video has been helpful. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let me know what you would like to see in the next video down in the comments. God bless.